Good morning. It is Friday. I have been very slacking and I apologize. I have not done even a video this week, I don't think, so I'm very sorry. I am going to do better next week, okay? I'm going to do at least 4 videos next week. So today we're going to be in Proverbs 6, so let's go ahead and pray in. Dear Lord, I want to thank you for this beautiful day and the breeze that is blowing through and helping combat the heat a little bit. I just thank you for everyone who is watching this video. I pray that you would speak through me and that they would hear your voice and not mine, God. God, give us your discernment and your knowledge and lend us your wisdom as we read through these verses, and help us to truly understand them and remember them and apply them to our life. Thank you. I love you. Amen. Let's see. Proverbs 6. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different, it's broken up into 5 different parts in the Christian Standard Bible. So I think I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'm just going to go verse, or like part by part. Maybe I will read the whole thing. Whatever. Sorry. So the first one is called Financial Entanglements, 1 through 5. My son, if you have put up security for your neighbor or entered into an agreement with a stranger, you have been snared by the words of your mouth, trapped by the words of your mouth. Do this, my son, and free yourself, for you have put yourself in your neighbor's power. Go, humble yourself, and plead with your neighbor. Don't give sleep to your eyes or slumber to your eyelids. Escape like a gazelle from a hunter, like a bird from a hunter's trap. So I wrote down, if you are indebted to someone or a bank or anything like that, you need to pay it off now instead of putting it off or saving it for later. This means if you loan money from someone or said you would do something for someone, like you told someone, hey, I'll help you with this, and then you put it off, you need to do it as soon as you can, because it builds good character and it builds respect and it makes you trustworthy to other people. And that we as Christians are supposed to display Jesus and his characteristics, I think is the word. And obviously Jesus is the most trustworthy person ever. He's always there. And we have to always be there for other people in order to display his characteristics and his character through us. So the next part is called Laziness, 6 through 11. Go to the ant, you slacker. Observe its ways and become wise. Without leader, administrator, or ruler, it prepares its provisions in summer. It gathers its food during harvest. How long will you stay in bed, you slacker? When will you get up from your sleep? A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the arms to rest. And poverty will come like a robber, your need like a bandit. It says the ants work all summer to prepare for the winter. The NLT version says that. Even though no one tells them to do that, they just instinctively know that hard times are coming and they need to prepare for that. We have to consistently prepare for our future. We have to save money. We have to work hard. If you don't put in the effort to have a better future, if you don't put in the effort to better yourself, it's never going to happen. You're not just going to end up with a rich life overnight. Life will not always be plentiful. There will be seasons where you're not right now, husband. Stop. Life will not always be plentiful. There will be seasons where you are financially struggling. But if you save and you have that security built up, those seasons will be a lot easier than if you did not prepare for it. I also take this as spiritually as well. When we have a foundation and we have trust that's built on Jesus, our struggles and our problems feel a lot lighter because we know that we can lean on God and He's always going to be there and take care of us. My hair's kind of crazy today. And if we don't put in the work to have, because okay, God is the Prince of Peace, or Jesus is the Prince of Peace. He is the embodiment of love and joy. And we have, those are gifts that Jesus gives us. But we also have to put in the work to be close enough to have those gifts. We can't not do anything to have a relationship with Jesus and expect peace. We can't expect financial stability. We can't expect security. We can't expect joy or anything like that if we don't put in the effort to have a relationship with God. What else do I have? I love metaphors. I have this written down. You don't expect to have abs or muscles or chiseled thighs or whatever from sitting on the couch eating potato chips. I know it's silly, but I just love metaphors. I think that's what they're called. You have to put in the work to be in shape. You can't sit on the couch and then expect to go run a marathon the next day. You have to train for that. Same thing with everything in our life. We have to train ourselves for a better future. We have to train our minds for a better heart posture. We have to prepare, or else we will be in the exact same spot we're in now. Work toward change. Change is good. Change is uncomfortable, but change is necessary. Yeah. Anyways, let's see. Next one is the malicious man, 12 through 15. A worthless person, a wicked man, goes around speaking dishonestly, winking his eyes, signaling with his feet, and gesturing with his fingers. He always plots evil, with perversity in his heart. He stirs up trouble. Therefore, calamity will strike him suddenly. He will be shattered instantly, beyond recovery. I'm going to read the next one too. The next one is what the Lord hates, 16 through 19. The Lord hates 6 things. In fact, 7 are detestable to him. Arrogant eyes, a lying tongue, hands that shed innocent blood, a heart that plots wicked schemes, feet eager to run to evil, a lying witness who gives false testimony, and one who stirs up trouble among brothers. I know sometimes it may seem like wicked people, I say wicked, I mean like unkind, selfish, people like that. Everyone knows people like that. That's human nature. I know sometimes it may seem like those people just have it all. They have, like, I'll just give an example. Like, the guy you went to high school with that was a bully to everyone and was mean and everything. He's got brand new F-150 truck, a brand new house, like 2-story, a pool, whatever. A dog. And, their life seems so put together. But one, they're probably in so much debt that they will be paying it off for the next 50 years. And two, if they don't know Jesus, they have nothing. Absolutely nothing. There's nothing wrong with having those things, with having new vehicles and a really nice house. There's nothing wrong with that. What I'm trying to get at is Satan does not see those people who do not know Jesus as a threat. So he will allow them to have a luscious life so that those people will never be in a bad place and say, oh, I need God, right? It took me until I was at the lowest point in my life, and then I realized, oh, I do need Jesus, you know? Don't be jealous or envy what others have, especially of people who don't know Jesus. They may seem to have everything that you want on the outside, and maybe they do, but that is just materialistic things. And I think it's Philippians 4, we are taught to be content with our circumstances, to be content with what we have, and to not envy what others have, because everyone is in their own walk in life. You know, no one's on the same level. We all have different paths that we have to take. And the last section is warning against adultery, 20 through 35. This is the longest one. My son, keep your father's command, and don't reject your mother's teaching. Always bind them to your heart and tie them around your neck. I just want to say, I love that verse. We're told so many times in the Bible to write the verses on our hearts and remember them. This one says, bind them to your heart, tie them around your neck. When you walk here and there, they will guide you. When you lie down, they will watch over you. When you wake up, they will talk to you. For a command is a lamp, teaching is a light, and corrective discipline is the way to life. You know, God tells us exactly what we are supposed to do, how we are supposed to live. And if we do that, our life is so purposeful and full of love. Yes, there's still struggles and everything, but there's so much peace that comes with following Jesus and really actually surrendering to him and giving everything that is weighing on you, all of your burdens, to him. It's supernatural. There's nothing like it. Jeffrey, stop trying to call me. I'm doing my Bible study. 24. They will protect you from an evil woman, from the flattering tongue of a wayward woman. Don't lust in your heart for her beauty, or let her captivate you with her eyelashes. For a prostitute's fee is only a loaf of bread, but the wife of another man goes after a precious life. The wife of another man goes after a precious life. Can a man embrace fire and his clothes not be burned? That's probably my favorite verse out of this whole chapter. Can a man embrace fire and his clothes not be burned? I'll come back to that. Can a man walk on burning coals without scorching his feet? So it is with the one who sleeps with another man's wife. No one who touches her will go unpunished. People don't despise the thief if he steals to satisfy himself when he is hungry. Still, if caught, he must pay 7 times as much. He must give up all the wealth in his house. But the one who commits adultery lacks common sense. Whoever does so destroys himself. He will get a beating and dishonor, and his disgrace will never be removed. For jealousy enrages a husband, and he will show no mercy when he takes revenge. He will not be appeased by anything, or be persuaded by lavish bribes. So, we talked about lust in the last chapter a lot, so I'm not going to go too deep into it. Obviously, lust leads to corruption, and it is one of the worst sins to fall into because it's addicting. It really is. It's addicting. It's like a drug. And lust, I think it was 1 Corinthians something. It might be up in here somewhere. Yeah, 1 Corinthians 6, 18 through 20, which I also talked about in last chapter. No other sin so clearly affects the body as this one does. For sexual immorality is a sin against your own body. Our body is a temple, and sex is only for husband and wife to join together and unite as one. For it is said, the two join together into one. Something like that. Lust bad. Lust bad. Don't lust. Hard. Go to God with your lust, with your temptations. Again, don't envy what others have. Don't want what you can't have. Don't try and take what's not yours. Sinful things look fun and exciting until you scoop it into your lap and you catch on fire. We know as Christians what is right and wrong. Don't let sin entice you. Cut it out from the root and throw it away. Obviously, I know for me, I see people going out and partying, and most of the time I'm like, no, that's just not for me. But sometimes, every once in a while, I'll see some old friends going out and partying and drinking and dancing and stuff, and I'm like, that does look kind of fun, but I know that nothing good comes out of it. Nothing good comes out of anything sinful. Yeah, that's all I got for today, but I really love that verse. Can a man scoop coals into his lap? Is that what it was? Oh, can a man embrace fire and his clothes not be burned? 27. That was my absolute favorite verse from this chapter. Sin is so enticing. The devil in the world is so good at making sinful, worldly things look desirable, and our human nature wants to go to them. We have that temptation that we are just drawn to them. But I've been there. I've tried everything the world has to offer. None of it has fulfilled me like Jesus does. So, that's all I have for today. I love you guys. Bye. Have a good day.